If you don't know, you won't know. But luckily, you're in the right place to find out. This is the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championships, live here on Curling Canada's YouTube page from the Gerard Turk Gallant Arena here in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to our evening broadcast here of these 2025 Mixed Doubles Curling Championships. Live from Summerside, PEI, which I already said. I'm already doubling up. It's Andrew Denny in the booth, and I'm joined by a very special guest, Marty Thompson. Marty, thank you so much for spending your evening with us here and helping us out in this broadcast. Feature match today is going to be Team New Brunswick taking on Team Martin Laycock out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Another beautiful city, much like Summerside, PEI, where we've all been enjoying our time here. A lot of great hospitality, a beautiful place. If you've ever got the chance to come to the island, I highly recommend it. Wasting no time there, that's Alex Robichaud. He's playing for New Brunswick here, setting up the stones. New Brunswick will have the hammer here in the opening end. And our opening salvo already underway. Nancy Martin, her first here in the first end. As we're kicking off our 7 p.m. draw here Atlantic time.
How's the curl? Straight! Straight!
Back 12.
Straight, yep! Clean, whoa!
The game's opening salvo is a freeze. Well, a little freeze bump there as that yellow stone will go halfway into the 12-foot. And now I'm told that Marty Thompson can hear us. So Marty, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Of course, thank you so much. Happy to be here. Martin and Laycock, they really have
13-6, probably
a lot to play for in this game, going 2-2, not the best start. And Adams and Robichaud 4-0, they've been playing great. All thanks down to their drawing, which has been spectacular.
I think it's all there.
Something to watch for, I think, to start in this game.
We're back 12.
Always a little more motivation when your back is against the wall, but when you're facing tough opposition like Melissa Adams and Alex Robichaud, nothing is guaranteed. That's Melissa Adams' offering making its way down here in the first end. That offering will chap off and bump the red stone to third shot.
A nice position when you have hammer for sure to have a little bit of opening here, but of course it is doubles. You see Steve Laycock, if he can sink one here, top 4 is the ideal spot. They sort of take the play away from the outer rings and bring it back to the 4-foot. Of course, you can't hit yet.
Ah, that pesky free guard zone, eh?
It's all a free guard zone.
Steve Laycock now here in the first.
Line's good right now. Where?
Back 8.
Clean, yep.
Back 4.
Whoa. Whoa. It's over curling. Whoa.
Back button.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Has to stop. Okay.
Laycock's offering is going to just get past the tee line. Hang around as a biter on there. Right on the button.
11. 11. 11.
Good angle there. You can see that red stone actually poked out the other side.
Good example to show how much curl we're getting on PEI as well. I think the broom was well out into the 12-foot too.
The man in the toque is Alex Robichaud. His first here in the first end.
Really hard. Hard. Really hard. Hard. I don't know what to do.
That's going to almost nose the guard. I wonder if he can punch it through the uprights. No, it'll chicane off the 2 yellow stones and stick around for what looks like second shot.
11-5.
Yeah.
Just first end curl.
Yeah, just heard Melissa say, I don't know quite what to do. That's certainly far from even a plan B, C, or D.
Yeah, it looks like Alex just kicked a little narrow on that one, but it's the first end, you know, everybody's got to settle in. Laycock now kicks and deals. His second here in the first.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Straight. Where?
Top 8.
Straight.
Top 12.
Okay, curl, 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 curl.
Nancy Martin pleading with Steve Laycock to give that thing a little love, but it'll stop halfway in the 8-foot.
That. I like making that double.
You got enough of it?
Yeah.
What kind
The
of
case there with Laycock is just trying to play the tolerance a bit
10.
higher.
10.
It's not the worst if you expect Robichaud to make the hit, which he indeed is attempting that.
Robichaud now. His second.
Class!
10.
Class, yes! Whoa! Yes! Hard! Hard! Curl!
Just barely by the guard. Cross the nose low and jam up at the back.
Is this still you?
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want this? Just here?
Yeah.
Sorry, did you call full edge? Here?
Yeah, that's quite a bit of curl, eh?
It's really boogieing out there. Hope you brought your dancing shoes. You might need them.
It's fun ice to play doubles with, especially. You make some of those run backs a little bit harder if you have some real curly ice, and then, you know, nothing's safe, so to speak. You can really wrap stuff around and get underneath that guard really easily and poke more rocks around the forefoot. We haven't had a whole ton of stack of them in here now, but we will see that later in the game. It just makes it a little more fun to play, I think.
It's running a bit now. Where?
T-line.
Okay, do you want to freeze this?
No, I want to be on the T-line.
Okay, whoa.
Laycock's third offering now, making its way into the house.
Whoa.
Going absolutely sideways there as it'll stop biting the top of the button.
Same thing.
That's tough.
Take just less weight.
Okay.
11-5. 11-5.
Trying to hit that outside red, I guess.
Seems like that's what the broom is for, unless they're playing big curl and trying to tap the yellow. That might be the weight indicator here. Looks like it's about hacked from my angle.
Class, yes! Hard!
Uh-oh.
Really hard! Hard against mine. Okay, whoa.
No dice for Mr. Robichaud on that one as the shooter will spill out of play.
Like, I'm probably hardly ever under curling, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that much for me, though. Like, I guess mine was heavy and still kind of got over there.
Yeah, you were the center line with back line where you were, so it's curling lots.
Just wrap the guard underneath that yellow stone and force Melissa Adams to have to draw to the pin.
What do you think it is, like 35?
No, it's more like 30.
All Martin Laycock here in the opening ends. This is Nancy Martin. Her final stone here in the first.
30.
Okay, line's good. Room right now. Room. Where?
T-line.
Where?
T-line.
This is hanging a little more.
Curl.
Top 4.
Curl. Curl, Steve.
Go
Curl. Whoa.
Not a bad result though, as that'll straddle the tee line.
So close to making a pocket,
Well,
but it
I'm almost thinking you
makes it
just
nice
throw
and
it
one.
soft and give him one.
You don't think I'm ever popping that over enough to get
I
one?
don't think so. And if you ever tick this one first, it's a steal of 4.
I can't take that one.
Yeah, that's why I'm
first.
thinking lights.
11?
Yeah,
Or do you like leaving
thinking a
less?
touch more. Yeah, like less weight. The less weight, I think the better.
11.5? First 10.
Yeah. Do you want sweep?
I think so.
Okay.
Interesting dynamic there between Adams and Robichaud. Melissa Adams was the skip at the 2025 Scotties Tournament of Hearts for Team New Brunswick, and Alex Robichaud was on the bench as their coach. So definitely no No rookie jitters between these two. They know each other very well.
Kind of play for nose.
We can, yeah, play for nose or just a little off nose, right? We don't want to get too cute here.
No.
Like, we can't be close to that top yellow.
Oh, God, no.
Well thought out.
Yeah, big shot here already in the first end.
When there's two on the ice, you really need to communicate a lot, and I like how they've progressed to this first end. It's going to make this one and move on to the second.
Final stone and one. That's Melissa Adams delivering.
Yeah, pull it out. Whoa,
Heavy,
whoa.
heavy.
Girl! 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 Really hard! Hard! Go, girl!
Fighting for everything they can get. The shooter will spill. Looks like it might be a little too far. Steal of one guaranteed. We'll have a look for the second one here.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear the call. At least one on the board. So a steal for Martin and Laycock in our opener. We'll be back with the second end after this.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants. With nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
From cash spiels to Grand Slams, club competitions to world championships, there's a lot to keep up with on the pebbled ice. Stay up to date with the Hardline Curling Show, your weekly source for everything curling, with the latest event results, breaking news, interviews with players, executives, and insiders, plus behind-the-scenes access you won't get anywhere else. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube. Make sure you don't miss a thing.
Steal of one on the board for Martin and Laycock here in our opening end at the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship Tuesday feature broadcast here at the Gerard Turk Gallant Arena here in Summerside, PEI. Welcome back, everybody. Andrew Denny and Marty Thompson here on the call for you. And Marty, it looks like the steal of one there is a win for both teams in a lot of regards.
Yeah, most certainly. Adams Robichaud really got away with an error there. Alex started sweeping that rock right away and maybe pushed it out a little bit on line, and thankfully it rolled and stayed within the 4 foot. Yeah, that was really, really close to, you know, giving up a 4 spot in 4 person at the start of the game is almost game over. In doubles, not so much, but it certainly kills your momentum and would force you to play the power play earlier and stuff. So they've again, I like how they communicated. This would be a crucial shot though.
Mixed doubles, hot and fast as usual. This is Melissa Adams' offering now, making its way. And it's grinding up here. It's getting plenty of finish. We'll stop biting the top of the button.
Which way, Steve? This way?
Edge 8. Actually, we could just freeze this way. Let's go middle 12.
Yeah, one of these instances in the 4 foot and doubles where you could attack either side, in-turn or out-turn side. Makes sense for them to come this way though.
Shot stone does belong to Martin and Laycock in the interim. And that's Laycock settling into the hack. His first here in the second end, underway.
Hey, line's good. Room.
T-line.
Hey. Curl if you can. Curl. 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 Curl.
It'll get to the nose and bump it just a smidge.
This?
No.
Looks like he
just on
popped
the
it the
red.
third shot.
On the red. Yeah.
Inside?
Yeah.
No surprise here that this Team New Brunswick tandem is 4-0 at this point in our 2025 Canadian mixed doubles. A strong team, lots of experience. That's Alex Robichaud, his first.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nothing.
This rod running on Robichaud. Pardon my alliteration. It'll chap the redstone onto the pin and spill away. So forget everything I said about them being seasoned veterans and an excellent team. I'm just joking.
Just a little less?
They're great people.
Yeah. Of course, they had a great start again, 4-0. But you know, these next two games, Martin Laycock, obviously that's a tough one. They've got Sandham Craig as well, the fellow Olympic trials competitors. You know, winning either one of those should put them in the playoff places. But you know, it's crazy. This whole event really just started on Sunday, and you're already sort of looking ahead to the playoffs. I'll be looking for a win in either one.
Laycock, his second.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Hey, line's good right now. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Top 8.
Yep. Straight. Okay.
That'll pull up in the 12-foot.
I almost think we just want to stick it there, right? So if I hit, this is spinning.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm thinking just back line.
Hard to put the broom down, though, for that. Looks like max to me.
Back line.
What's
Like a 12-5.
So I think Melissa was already intimating to Alex there, you know, you put a broom down, if it's going to curl a lot, there's a great chance you could sort of push it out and you get it farther out on this type of hit weight. So crucial shot for sure. Keeping the shooter around will be important as well.
Stay close.
Weight's good.
Close.
Robichaud now tending to his second stone.
Whoa.
Carve.
Straight. Straight. Hard. Come on. Really hard. Push, 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 push.
Makes contact and will shoot the red back. Actually unlock that redstone a little bit as well.
I guess in there.
This half of the sheet really curls.
And left side of your screen there on the previous shot, wide open here for Steve Laycock. As he sets and fires his third stone here in the second.
That's the work, Steve. Curl. Curl. Let's get better. Curl. Curl. Gotta go curl though still.
That stone straight frozen onto the pre-placed Yellowstone. Shot stone for sure.
Found that. Try to push this here so that.
It's never going there. This is not going anywhere but right there.
Then what do I do then?
That's what I'm thinking, just soft. Try to stay here.
Okay.
Then you'll have this. I mean, they have to miss a guard, but.
You want inside nose?
No, because I want you to access it after.
But if they got
Inside nose, we're not touching the back. We need to clip. No, we need to clip the back. You need to unlock the red-yellow combo.
you gotta get at least nose.
It's gotta be
Otherwise, you're
just
pushing it in
nose.
for Q.
Just nose. Same weight?
12?
Yeah. Touch more.
So you heard it there from Alex Robichaud and Melissa Adams. They gotta unlock that stone at the back. Mission critical on his third stone here in the second.
No, 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 no. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, sweep? No, I don't know.
Ooh, hate that feeling.
Okay.
All
that's
been
fine.
there, yeah.
Yeah. Wide and heavy. The weight was pretty good, actually. Just floated.
Just way too much weight. What was that?
Do you like topping? Or do you just like guarding?
Can't change that backing is the only thing. They can drag this a little, but probably not enough. You want to just try and move it 2 inches?
Right on, like, do I try to get to nose or stay a little high?
Just a whisker high. You can't ever move that back forearm.
Yeah.
Getting a little greedy for sure, just trying to punch this redstone closer to the pin. But that's the beauty in doubles on your last stone. Sometimes, when you're kind of on the, looking like you're close to a steal, sometimes it's worth just trying that shot, maybe even try to get 2, right? If they do sink this in right, they have 2 locked on right on the pin, and as Steve mentioned, the drag there on the yellows is really tough.
45-ish?
No, 35.
None better to throw it than Nancy Martin, who's in the hack.
Some teams would prefer to guard or play something with a little bit more tolerance, but I like the aggression here early.
Let it work a little. Whoa.
Final stone for Martin Laycock here in the second.
Whoa. Curl. Slice it thin. Curl. Curl. Curl.
And we have to fight to get this to make contact. No dice.
This way?
Shooter stops. Well, let's call it biting the back 12.
If I ever touched that, no, that would suck.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I can't take that.
No, it's overburied. I don't think you want to waste much time here. Let's just, which way? This way?
Yeah, not a ton to shoot at.
Which way do you like?
Yeah, real tough shot.
A little less.
Okay.
Less.
No gimmies in curling, period, point blank, but this one especially difficult here for Melissa Adams, Team New Brunswick. Final stone and 2. And this has found plenty of curl early and maybe still a little fresh down the middle because
One red.
the weight certainly never was there either. 1 red on the board, another steal for Martin Laycock in the second. We'll take a break. Bring you the third end after this. Don't go anywhere, folks.
When I think New Holland, the first word that would come to my mind, I would think success. I think without it, for me, the success isn't there.
Whenever you deal with somebody so long and they take care of you, you remember that.
New Holland builds products that will continue to evolve and make the farmer more efficient, that can produce food for the world.
Today we learned to put one foot in front of the other. That with a little hard work, great things will happen. We can go for gold, but what matters most is having fun. We learn from some of the best, improving our skills, building confidence, and making friends that feel like family. We are proud to be the future of curling.
2-0 our score here. Martin Laycock lead Team New Brunswick in our feature match at the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championships, live from Gerard Turk-Gallant Arena here in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. Hello, everyone. Andrew Denny in the booth for you alongside Marty Thompson. Marty, what are your thoughts so far on this match?
Curl little. Curl little.
I like the intensity that Martin and Laycock have brought.
Good, good.
You know, 2-2, not the greatest start. They have some tough teams coming up themselves. Narrow loss to Smith Thompson earlier, and the White, the team out of PEI. So, you know, the group is quite tough, but these are some really good doubles players. You know, they've been to the finals in 2019 and 2023. Nancy Martin has anyways. So, you know, they know how to play this game. They know how to be aggressive early, and I think we're seeing that. And I think for, you know, Adams and Robichaud, definitely trying to figure out the ice. And, you know, if you're Martin Laycock, you see that, right? It's a very fluid game. You know, you're seeing how the other team is reacting to the ice, and you're both sort of look at each other and say, hey, we gotta start to pile on the pressure here.
Adams' offering now is, well, wide and heavy, to say the least. That'll slip all the way through the playing area.
And just how devastating, you know, throwing a zero right through the house can be in doubles. Martin Laycock, even if they throw it a tolerance, top 8 or top 12, they're really controlling the front of that house. But obviously getting right to the face of that redstone would be an excellent outcome.
Be really turning the gears on this end early here as Steve Laycock delivers his first.
Okay, curl it. Okay, it's good. Perfect, good throw.
Big late finish on that one as they'll bump the pile just slightly. Sit 1 and 2.
Sideways a little, hey?
Kind of lost its handle a little bit from the hog end.
Yeah.
Which is probably partly because I just didn't sweep it and let it fly.
Back 12.
Alex Robichaud now looking to counter here with his first.
No.
Wait's close.
Whoa!
Wait's close.
Nothing.
Carve.
Right to it. Keep going.
He's walking this one over now. Hit that pile pretty hard and actually unlock the second red. Not a bad result there for Team New Brunswick. Still some work to do here in the third.
Just need to make sure we score here.
Yep.
They're really patient to carve the rock, just because it seems like the ice is super sweepable, right? You don't want to start it too early, and that was a lot of weight. It came over a ton.
Yeah, it really hit that pile hard. Moved a lot of granite. Martin and Laycock going to switch to a little offensive defense here. Looks like they're just drawing to the 12-foot on this counterclockwise side. I love that shot there. Steve Laycock delivering his second.
Okay, line's great.
Tight guard.
Line's good. Straight. Okay. Yep. Get under. Okay. Keep.
Ever so gingerly rub off the front of that guard.
Intern. No. Heel.
Okay.
Yeah, Martin and Laycock just protecting what they have in the 4-foot here.
Half rock. Touch more.
Half to 3/4.
Robichaud now going to bring the heat. His second.
Hard. Okay, shooter, you're good.
No doubt about that one. He'll make them all go.
As much as doubles is certainly an offensive game, and there's lots of scoring and lots of rocks in play, you can still get ends where, you know, there's a team that, especially Martin Laycock's perspective, you know, they're just going to guard it. They're just going to protect what they have, and you know, it's certainly not uncommon to have an end as we approach, you know, the equivalent, I guess, of four-person of vice stones and skip stones, where you're just kind of guard, you're just trying to protect.
It's gonna have to curl. Where?
Top 12.
Curl.
Laycock's offering hanging out there a little bit.
Curl.
The weight's a little heavier too.
Curl. Okay.
Look at that. Big finish all the way back to the center line. That'll stop top 12.
Think you want to run this?
Yeah, just off nose.
It's a
Same
little
turn, or do
deep.
you like the out?
Your call.
Think I like the out.
Okay, you want to hit a hair low?
Hair low.
Could be a big turning point in this end.
Robichaud sets and deals now his third. Run back attempt.
Whoa! Whoa! Curls, yes! Hard!
Very nicely done.
Good throw.
Pretty incredible how much finish there was on that stone, considering how hard Robichaud threw that. It actually probably curled 4 or 5 inches.
Do you ever
Just
do
got
that?
on the center line and wanted to go.
It's a little bit precise. Like the miss would be to drive it by.
I mean, even if I got to 3/4, this is coming here and the yellow's still going.
If you whip it, yeah. That or you go there, make it hard, but that could set it up too. If you straight pick it, she's gonna make the straight pick for 2.
Okay, so bump here.
That's the best if you can make that, yep.
Love it. No hesitation there from Nancy
Probably
Martin.
gonna curl a little more than I think, hey?
I would say so.
Although we
And you have that
with
little
weight,
quarter
kinda
rock
just run.
extra room to really make sure you get by that red.
Would you rather me just pick it?
Well, take a chance at it, but call it safe.
Yeah, but you don't want more weight. Bump's okay.
Yep. Honestly, if you go jam, 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 you're probably not leaving a double on our 2 reds anyway.
So what am I calling for? 3/4? 2/3?
I think it's 2/3.
Martin now. Her final stone here in the third end.
Heavy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Heavy.
Whoa, whoa, close.
Heavy.
Clean.
It's heavy.
Clean. Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
It's close.
Yep. Whoa.
Shot.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Played to the tolerance
super
really
thin.
well.
Yeah.
I think you're.
Just a drawing?
Take your one.
Yep. Sorry.
You like the draw?
I think so.
On that replay there, you see the shooter spill away. Extremely well managed stone.
And credit to Laycock, had the read on the weight right away. Communication just so important in doubles, right? You've got to talk a lot. Just 2 of you out there, so.
Middle 12?
I think that's max.
Okay.
Well, there's Melissa Adams. They said before the end started, let's just score. And they've got a golden opportunity here to draw the 4-foot for a single. Final stone and 3 underway.
I think it's all there.
Okay, well then. Whoa. Close
Backing?
for line. Close for line.
Need the backing. Need backing.
Curl. Curl.
Calling the audible, needing the backing, makes contact. The shooter will stick around and score. 1 on the board for Team New Brunswick. They'll trail by a single. We'll bring you the 4th end after these messages. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Canada, come on in to Montana's. When it's game night, there's no better place to cheer on the pros or celebrate your own wins or forget your sporting woes. Because when you're craving in-house smoked, fall-off-the-bone ribs, head to Montana's, Canada's home for barbecue.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
Team New Brunswick trails by a single after scoring one with the hammer in the third, and this the feature match of our 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling broadcast. Live from Gerard Turk Gallant Arena here in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. Hello everyone.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I'd like to give
Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday with us. It's Andrew Denny and Marty Thompson on the call for you on this drizzly evening here in Prince Edward Island.
Saw Melissa Adams and Alex Robichaud just before the shot. They've been quite heavy in all their draws. They took some extra time. They talked about the split time. And Melissa just even took a chance there just to take a breath. You know, the clock doesn't necessarily start until you throw your first. So as a first rock thrower, you can sometimes just have that second to bring your heart rate down and calibrate.
Whoa. Yes! Hard! Straight!
Adams is offering. Gonna cross over. She actually jumped in and swept her own stone.
It's frost.
Love the vigor.
Frosty.
Did you think it was there, though?
Yeah.
Pulled up a little short of the freeze target. It'll bite the top of the forefoot, but it leaves enough room here for Nancy Martin to come on down, follow that path, and make herself comfortable here with her first here in the fourth end.
Not the worst to have a rock over curl like that too, knowing how much movement we're getting on these stones. You could always tap it up, right? You now have that on that side of the sheet as an option.
Straight. Where?
Top four.
Yeah, straight. Straight. Whoa.
Well, Laycock working that stone as he'll just barely tuck by the yellow and slip to the back of the forefoot.
I like the tap. I think the tap's easier.
Okay.
That's a veteran call too. They could just come right and follow that red stone down, but Alex notes it's probably easier. Also, there's a little bit of tolerance for a miss if you just sort of send it across the center line. Then all of a sudden you have two taps that you could use. So I like this call.
Robichaud's first now. That'll way over curl and crash all over the center line guard. My heavens.
Middle 12.
I'm not sure if it's Robichaud's first of three rocks is maybe curling a lot. This isn't the first time he's really taken off on him.
Yeah, building out your rock book at a national championship is it's a tough task.
This way a little better.
No, middle 12, intern.
Sorry.
Middle 12.
A lot of learning on the fly.
Tough task. Steve Laycock, his first here in the fourth.
Tight guard.
Whoa. Whoa. Hot curl.
This one's hanging too.
Has to curl. Curl. You're on this one fully.
Says, how do you do to the guard? Invites it into the house and gives it a seat in the 12-foot.
Yeah. Guess so.
One and two still belong to Martin Laycock here.
It's got to be a bit high side this way.
Yeah, a little bit of weight coming down the alley.
Yeah.
What kind of weight?
7+.
It could be sitting 3 with 2 stones, tee line or better.
Great shot there. The
3
port.
stones.
Absolutely. Robichaud, 7+, he says, on his second.
Yes! Yeah, whoa! Yes!
Through the port.
Hey, go, go,
Touch
go,
both.
go, go.
Got to work that redstone out of the 12-foot. It'll stick around, but... Ooh, is it third shot?
Double?
Looks like it.
Make the roll. Firm.
Made them all fly, just couldn't quite splash it far enough for comfort's sake.
I know they're mentioning the frost there. I thought it was going to move a lot more out of the house, but
Opportunity now for Steve Laycock, make a double back. His second.
Whoa. Close. Whoa. Whoa. Has to curl.
Stuffs it pretty full. And, well, the second Yellowstone stick around shot in the 8-foot.
Look at this. It's definitely not.
Okay, I think we're heading here.
Yeah, just a little full on that one.
Nice.
Huh?
Nose would be nice.
I'm just thinking nose might
Nose is really good.
might be a triple. Probably not.
You want
It's
a little
close.
flop here?
I'd like a little flop there.
Okay. So we gotta go to the end.
Love the double player cam. Shout out to the boys in the truck in IKS. Doing a fine job as usual.
Okay.
yeah, it looks fantastic. Just a little bit of movement on the shooter. If you do get a nice roll, this is another good shot of that too. If you do get a nice roll over that yellow guard, then yeah, I mean, it just makes it look even more daunting for Martin Laycock.
Yeah, those guards.
There's 2 more shots to go.
Those guards are in tough spots for a draw with your final stone as well. So big shot here.
Totally.
Yeah. Whoa. Curl. Straight. Curl. Curl. Straight. Straight. Whoa. Curl.
Robichaud offering will roll and stick around. Third shot, second shot, my apologies.
This hole looks harder, I would say.
This hole looks harder?
Yeah. Maybe it's the same though. This one, I guess, is a little better because it's got backing.
Okay.
That?
I think so, yep.
They're both tough. No bones about it.
I mean, also good from Adams Robichaud to really force Martin and Laycock to throw something that they haven't seen, right? A draw that's going to come across center and head out towards the wings. You know, sometimes in doubles you can get these paths that are created from rocks just going towards the button on either side. Sometimes you have to take these other avenues. That's where you get misses out of teams. So, I mean, I don't make this draw really, really well. Adams Robichaud might be in a position to steal.
Whoa. Where?
Laycock's draw offering now making its way down.
Line's close. Whoa. Looks heavy right now. Where?
Back 4, back. It's back 8.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
That gate's just a pound heavy.
A bit.
Yeah. Settles back 8-ish, back 12-ish.
Slid good through there.
It sure did.
Force her to a different path.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Like right here?
Even here is pretty good.
That's tough to get there though, right?
Yeah.
I think you want to be shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Because right now, yeah. Okay.
What'd you get on that? 13.
13-6.
There.
Yeah.
You want to stay here?
Yeah. I like sweeping.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Like
good.
middle?
Yeah, middle.
So shot twice, our New Brunswick.
Be short, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And just a good quick chat there about tolerance. Rather be short. You know, if you're anywhere blocking this draw path, like I said, they'd rather be shot, play a little aggressive, but you know, if you're even a top 12 or a 3 guard, that's a really good result. Again, in doubles, if you have 3 stones above the tee line more than your other your opponents, it's hard to get better than that.
Final stone for Team New Brunswick here in the fourth. Melissa Adams. She delivers.
Little soft.
Okay.
Medium. Whoa, whoa, no line. Whoa.
Everybody just standing and watching this one.
Let it sit. Let it sit. Whoa.
It'll just rub up the shot stone
Yeah,
there
I
and
think it's just here,
sit 1,
though,
2, and
eh?
3 for now.
What it looked like
You're
she
throwing
threw.
T-line?
Yeah.
See that big late finish here in this sheet.
We get a lot more on mine.
Pardon?
Yeah, it moves a ton.
Well, that's where she just threw with 14. And it didn't snap off there, so.
Okay.
What do you think for speed then? It's going to feel like that,
It'll feel
what
like-
it's been,
it'll
what
feel-
I've been throwing?
It'll feel like what you've been throwing, yep.
Third time down this path and 3 rocks. Might be getting a little quicker every time. Looking for that snap. Like a good draw and like a really well-grilled sausage. They both need that snap. Nancy Martin, final stone in 4.
Making me hungry.
Back.
Whoa, then.
Constantly
Whoa,
hungry.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, then. Is it still back 8?
Yep.
Curl then.
It's starting to move already.
Curl. Where?
It's just back 4.
Yep. Straight. Straight. Hard.
Fighting to hold the line.
One.
Ooh, just chapped the yellow stone in just a smidge, so it'll be a steal of 1 on the board for Team New Brunswick. We're knotted up at 2. We'll go to the 4th end break. Don't go anywhere, folks. Go grab a snack, refresh your beverage. We'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes. Be cool.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
This is a message from the Peasants, from the Ho family, from Sophie and Philippe, the Kurzaks, the Bushers, and the Flanagans. This is a message from over 1,000 family-owned home hardware stores, serving communities across Canada for over 60 years. Whatever your project is, we're here for you to help you build your dreams and build a brighter future together for the place we all call home. We're proud to be locally owned and genuinely Canadian.
The Canadian curling trials. The thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Today we learned to put one foot in front of the other. That with a little hard work, great things will happen. We can go for gold, but what matters most is having fun. we learn from some of the best, improving our skills, building confidence, and making friends that feel like family. We are proud to be the future of curling.
Every venue strives to create the ultimate fan experience, one that leaves audiences cheering for more. DDG and LG Display are here to help you make that vision a reality. LG delivers unsurpassed imaging with its world-class technology and exceptional support. With versatile multi-sport display systems and proven revenue-generating opportunities, DDG ensures to deliver the best seat in the house. Contact DDG today, always delivering the best fan experience.
Oof, back live here at the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championships, live from Gerard Turk Gallant Arena here in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Tuesday evening feature broadcast here from the 2025 Canadian Mix. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there and enjoying this 2-2 deadlocked match between Team New Brunswick and Team Martin Laycock here as we're already underway in the fifth end. It's Andrew Denny in the booth for you, alongside Marty Thompson, who's remotely paging in from, well, I assume you live on planet Earth somewhere, Marty.
Kinda.
Oh, good enough. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, deadlocked for sure. First team to maybe take a big score or steal. You know, both teams have their power plays, and you know, if you play your power play, you should be expected to get, you know, a couple, and then the other team can play it right back. So whoever can get the advantage, especially in this set, will be a real advantage.
Both teams have shown moments of promise and moments that left a little bit more to be desired. So anybody's game in this coin toss.
Straight if you can.
Needs to stop.
Here's Nancy Martin's offering.
Sit.
She's playing the counterclockwise freeze attempt as that one will cross and just slip behind the tee line. Ah, it's biting the tee line.
Okay,
that's 15.
We've just had so few draws that are either, you know, in that sort of top four or button range above the tee line, or have actually just been down the middle. Like they're really struggling to make that perfect, precise, you know, sort of draw to the top of the lid shot this game.
5-6.
Go! Hard, you gotta get it here. Hard,
And that really matters in doubles, of course. It's, you know, just getting right to the middle.
I always say get in where you fit in, and well, finding that middle section has been a little bit tricky so far.
Like that or just here?
I think we play the out if we're drawing.
Pardon?
I like the out if we're drawing. Out turn draw if we're drawing.
I think we gotta move this.
Okay, we'll do it with T-line then.
T-line?
Yeah, middle 12.
So I think Steve Laycock sees that you can just come right, sort of chisel off at worst, or just completely beat that guard or that yellow rock. It's kind of a 2-for-1 too, where you can push that yellow stone into a position where it's not an easy raise, and you can have your shooter move deeper into the forefoot. It's a smart call.
Whoa.
Laycock's offering now.
Whoa. Has to curl.
Back 4.
Curl. Curl.
Really got to walk this over.
Curl. Hard curl. Hard, you're close. Curl.
Stay just barely on the high side. Tap the yellow back to the 8-foot.
I think you want to hit and flop.
Yeah, just tap a little.
Like 11, kill it.
Not a total miss, but
No.
You got all this to roll to.
Yeah. I like it. 12-5.
What do you like?
12-5.
Robichaud and Adams now sizing up this hit and roll. It's edge on edge from my perspective, and I'm right behind the hack. A little bit of breathing room there, but with this much motion and this much curl in the ice, it's wide open for all intents and purposes.
Whoa!
Robichaud second now.
Whoa! Yes! Whoa! Whoa! Straight! Straight! High! High! Push! Go, 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 go!
Got a good one here if they can hold it. It'll over curl and the shooter will spill all the way across the house. Sit full 8.
Just here, hey?
Easier with the in.
Up to you.
Tragic.
I feel like the out, I think.
yeah, there's the other way they do it where they let it curl and come right to the back 4, but yeah, it just moved so much for them.
So close to perfect. Sigh of relief, however, for Laycock and Martin. They can really start to craft this end to their vision. Second stone here for Laycock in the 5th.
Clean.
Could have also just come on the intern side and try to get in, but they're taking the out.
Line's good. Line's good.
Top 4.
Curl. Curl. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Sit.
Just barely rubs off the stone that was in the 8-foot. Stops straddling the tee line.
Same weight?
Yeah.
Okay.
That rock is actually just barely a corner buried, and Robichaud knows it'll cross low enough. You can still get that good roll here, so same shot for them. We just saw it.
Something else doubles too, where especially that middle 3 thrower, you don't want to let them have 2 cracks at the same shot. Sometimes they'll have 3, and it's something you want to avoid. This such good throwers would be rare for them to miss twice, if not again that 3rd time.
I got a curve.
This one's hanging a little more.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Not gonna get low. Stays high side and just kind of jumbles everything up at the back.
You want to try to get low?
Yeah, it's best.
Or you could rip.
You're gonna have lots of options if I rip.
I don't hate it. If she goes here. Yep. Out.
Yeah.
Really good forethought there, just trying to give Nancy Martin something on her last that she'll have to score potentially a bundle.
Yeah, you'd love to cash that in if you're Team Martin Laycock here in the 5th.
Yeah, really smart
Yep.
call.
Yep. Yep. Clean.
No mistake here from Laycock. That rip is as good as a blank check at the bank.
Here. And bump that maybe. You got to get separation,
Yeah.
right? Either dead nose.
I don't think dead nose is good enough.
Here would be really good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, if it curls by that, it's
Yeah.
going to be here.
Yeah. I think that's the shot. Because then it's always coming back in the pile, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
If I take it, it's okay.
Yeah. It's not great. This one, yeah. Okay, sweep?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just drawing to that back four and position and making.
I mean, if it noses, it's not terrible.
Impossible.
Nose is not terrible.
Because that double for her.
Ideally, you want to just cross it a hair, right? Just low side it.
I can't leave a crotch double.
No. No. That's on me.
Yeah,
for
depth will
weight.
be important. I know Melissa just mentioned that, but
I
just
think
making sure
throwing
you're right
key
to the back four.
Right? Like a 14-5, 14.
Okay.
I think we say it probably.
12.
Middle?
Middle, that
You
much?
like that? Yeah. Do you like
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Based on my draw, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Feels like we say it about a dozen times a game in mixed doubles, but big shot here. Melissa Adams.
No kidding.
Sizing it up. Final stone for Team New Brunswick here in the 5th. She delivers.
Okay, how's line?
Room right now. You got room? Room. Room. Probably
I go.
nosing right now. Whoa, have to curl, okay? You
Really
want
wide.
nose?
Oh, here it comes.
Hard for nose.
Crossed up a bit. Sits 1 and 2 in the interim.
Sliver high.
It's
Sliver high.
all lined up for Nancy Martin here.
Here.
Yeah.
Big shot. I just want to go back to that previous call there with Steve just ripping the guard. That is just forcing the other team to make a difficult shot. Let them play the hard one. And like they prognosticated, they were going to have something on their last. And what an opportunity this is. Blow this game up.
But then you don't have your shooter in the 4 foot.
You like firm?
Yep.
So staring down the muzzle of a bundle is Nancy Martin here in the 5th with hammer. Final stone underway.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep.
Uh-oh. Tragic there for Martin Laycock. They'll surrender the steal to Team New Brunswick, who takes a 1-point lead, and we'll take a break, run some ads, and pay some bills. Don't go anywhere, folks.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
This is a message from the Payzants, from the Ho family, from Sophie and Philippe, the Kurzaks, the Bushers, and the Flanagans. This is a message from over 1,000 family-owned home hardware stores, serving communities across Canada for over 60 years. Whatever your project is, we're here for you to help you build your dreams and build a brighter future together for the place we all call home. We're proud to be locally owned and genuinely Canadian.
A steal of 1 on the board for Team New Brunswick gives them a 1-point lead as we proceed to play in the 6th here in our feature match at the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championships, live from Gerard Turco Gallant Arena here in Summerside, PEI. Andrew Denny and Marty Thompson here on the call for you. And well, I think New Brunswick is happy to get away with a steal on that one after staring down a mitt full of points, and well, that would make Harry Houdini blush.
And it brings Martin and Laycock to play their power play. You know, just knowing that they will play theirs, likely score, and then you'll have Team New Brunswick play theirs in the 7th, and you'll kind of have that 2-to-1 hammer advantage. Now this is a draw the back four here
Look at
from
that
Team
middle
New Brunswick. It's
four, hey?
not an ideal
That's what
scenario.
I was in practice.
They'd be looking for a steal that probably wanted that top 12, or maybe just right on the pin somewhere in there, but bag of house is
Tons of room right
an
now.
issue already.
Nancy Martin's offering now.
Curl!
Steve Laycock on the sweep.
Curl!
And I'll tell you, Steve can make it walk. He's a large man, and, well,
Good.
when you got that much weight behind your power stroke, you're going to make those rocks curl.
Caught in the frost.
And that was just a great angle there, just from the carpet, seeing how he was sticking his broom on. I know it's a little frosty, but when you get that nice little sort of stick on that ice, you're really carving it over.
Alex Robichaux now. His first.
Keep clean it! Clean! Whoa! No, nothing!
They're playing the tick shot just a little delayed. Usually they play that off the hop.
Straight! Hard! Roll it!
Chunk the guard.
Great throw.
Shooter spills away, and yeah, not too bad at all.
Like that. It's not an easy double, because it's got to go this way. Well, I guess, are they shot over there?
No.
Is that counting?
Pardon?
Is that counting?
This is second.
That's second?
Yes.
Okay, I don't mind the freeze there then.
Or just.
Or just hit it.
Yeah. Control.
Yeah, throw it 10.
One and two belonging to Team New Brunswick here. And yeah, like, it promotes the discussion, that's for sure.
Bit of tolerance too, if you're ever inside, you do just sort of roll towards that yellow there, right? Like the double, a little hard, but you could also just bring play towards it.
Clean.
But a nose is good, of course.
Yep. Whoa. You want to nose it?
Yeah, nose is what we want.
Okay, good.
Right on the beak.
I think I like making that.
Okay. The audible is the hit and stick around.
Yeah. Thick is better.
How much weight?
7.
9.5?
7. We're making the double
You
on
want
that.
a stick, though.
We're making the double on that red.
Yep.
Alex does not shy away from big weight, that's for sure.
Now, this is a tough shot, too.
Anything a little thicker is okay to make sure we stick. A little less.
You're kind of already staring down the barrel of a potential 3-ender, so just getting as much granite moving as you possibly can this early on is a really good call.
Just a heater coming down sheet C now.
No. Roll it.
Got across.
Okay, whoa.
I don't think so.
Jam up, and the shooter will spill to the top of the button.
Whisker high.
Yeah. Kind of weight.
That same weight. We nose isn't terrible.
It was a good throw. Just didn't get the result.
And just moving that jammed redstone in the 8-foot rings fully. It's a good angle too. I mean, you're going to be playing doubles and
You like less ice?
likely more doubles here as this end progresses. So just moving them a little closer is certainly a good result.
Exhale there for Steve Laycock. His second here in the 6th.
Whoa. Close. Clean.
10.
Yup. Yes. Hard.
And over curls and stuff on the double attempt.
I think so. As long as we outcount that one.
Yeah. Here?
Just nose.
Okay.
What weight you want to throw?
10.
Yep.
9.5. 9.5, 10.
Almost a get out of jail free here for Team New Brunswick. If they can pop this on the nose, there'll be a double back, but it's no picnic.
Yeah, and you're out counting that other stone on the right-hand side of your screen.
Robichaud now, his third.
Whoa! Whoa! Carve!
That can't be wide.
Okay, that's fine.
Stays high side and loses the shooter.
Okay.
You'll probably want that one back.
Yeah, great opportunity for Martin Laycock to get in the offensive here. Just run that straight back, sit three. Both teams have definitely been struggling with hits down the middle of the ice too. Something obviously for this shot to be made, but if you do manage to make it, you know, Team New Brunswick has to execute straight back.
Whoa.
Laycock's third now.
You know they'll be going for the double.
Curl! Curl it! Curl! Curl! Curl!
Make contact with the yellow stone, but that red stone has to stick around in the house, and it sure will. Just barely hanging on in the edge of the 12.
Try to get that double. Yep.
That's a great result.
You like a 9?
Yeah.
No easy doubles.
Yeah, it looks like the best option they'll have is a long roll off a double. I mean, well, probably no triple. It'd be hard to throw it hard enough, to be honest, but caught my brain kind of skipping gear. It does that at this point in the evening.
I mean, at this point in the event too, for these teams, these games just come thick and fast. It's one of the most physically and mentally demanding disciplines in our game, and at this point, this is their 5th since Sunday. So fatigue's certainly settling in.
Intensity. Final stone here for Team New Brunswick in the 6th.
Close, yes! Yes! Hard! Hard!
Touch one, make the double. Very nicely done. Melissa Adams.
Great shot. Wow.
Nice.
High fives there from the New Brunswick tandem out of Fredericton. Keeping an extra point off the board.
Gotcha.
Well played.
That curled a lot.
Thought I was positive with it.
Okay.
Getting away with a power play there, just taking 2, you know, obviously with a draw to come, but really good outcome here from Adams and Robichaud, knowing they can play theirs right back.
Wide open house awaits Nancy Martin here. Final stone in 6. She's looking for a second point.
I think it's close.
Just got to touch paint.
I think you got to go a little. Where? See, line's good. Line's good.
Never a doubt out of Martin's hand. The former skip of Team Saskatchewan at the 2025 Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Makes no mistake. Back of the button for a second point. We'll bring the 7th in after this. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Today we learned to put one foot in front of the other. That with a little hard work, great things will happen. We can go for gold, but what matters most is having fun. We learn from some of the best, improving our skills, building confidence, and making friends that feel like family. We are proud to be the future of curling.
first 2 of the game goes to Team Nancy Martin and Steve Laycock here in our feature match at the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship, live at Gerard Turk Gallant Arena here in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. Hello, everybody. 1 point separates the 2 teams in our feature matchup here between Team Martin Laycock and Team New Brunswick. And I hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far here on our feature sheet on Tuesday evening. It's Andrew Denny and Marty Thompson in the booth for you.
Looks close.
And it took a while for that first 2 to come up, but there she is, and, well, you can see it on the board. The power play is now being deployed here by Team New Brunswick.
And Martin Laycock, just taking a quick discussion there, we saw them on screen. They're just going to play the tick shot, so tick that placed guard in towards the middle.
Hair light.
Okay, go then.
Trying to figure out
Go
how
ahead.
best to
Yep.
play the scoreboard
Straight.
here, considering they're
Straight,
down
Steve.
1.
Straight.
Or up 1 rather. Essentially down 1 when you're playing with the power, when you're playing against the power play though.
Yeah, no doubt. Gonna catch a nice big chunk of that corner guard and
Great shot.
pop it straight to the house. That's a fantastic result.
Am I putting the guard back?
Think so.
Yes?
Yeah,
Guard?
I think so.
Okay, where do you want the line?
Yeah, it's always nice to make that tick where you end up
A little more.
out shooting
Okay.
the play stone on the opposite side. Really gives this team from New Brunswick really no choice but to put the guard back up.
Undeterred is New Brunswick here as Melissa Adams delivers.
Whoa, wanted to stop. Whoa.
How's line?
Line's good. Whoa, if you can. Let it curl a bit. Whoa, 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 let it stop. Let it stop.
Good.
Right on top of the New Holland logo. It's a great shot there. Show you where that guard is guarding.
So just coming around the guard, and your key is to be, you know,
Line's
either first or second stone, but coming right to the face of that play
Line's
stone would
good.
be fantastic.
Where? Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep.
Laycock's off right now, crossing the hog line.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Gotta go. Hard. Hard.
Look at the finish in this sheet. Holy moly, that's a great result there from Steve Laycock.
Little tap.
Nose?
No, I think we gotta tap the other one.
Tap, tap.
Yeah.
2 10 out of 10 shots from
What are you throwing?
Nancy and Steve to start this end.
They're pretty good
As
at
much
curling.
They are. Just gonna say, you know, when a power play, especially when you're new to doubles, it seems a little daunting, especially when you don't have the hammer. But it just goes to show if you can execute your first 2 stones,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
you know, you can put yourself in a really
Might be
good
heavy.
place.
Carve.
You're gonna have to carve. You got nothing.
Robichaud now looking to work this stone over to try and find a backboard.
Still nothing.
Okay.
Like 2 ships in the night, they'll wave, but that'll be about it.
Yeah.
Just that little top 8, I think. Create a little red wall across the top of the 8-foot.
Certainly was my first instinct. We'll see where Steve Laycock chooses to place this stone. Certainly have the ice set up for a draw. Counterclockwise here. Laycock second here in the 7th.
Line's great.
Ideally,
Line's
just
good.
behind
It's
tee.
running a bit. It's running a
Oh,
bit.
heavy.
How much? You want this? Curl. Curl, Steve. Okay. Whoa.
Will wreck all over the guard. Bump it into the 12-foot.
I think you still want to just go here.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that not the juicy morsel here for Team New Brunswick now?
Yeah. They also gave Team New Brunswick a bit of tolerance here. You could, as they sort of intimated, just freeze right on top of the red, or if you ended up throwing a little heavy and coming to the back 8, you could sort of wrap around and still potentially be in a position where your shot stone are close to it.
Another big shot here for Alex Robichaud.
Round.
Weight's close. Weight's close.
Straight. Straight.
6.
Really hard. High line.
Really got to go to hold this.
We're by. We're by.
Okay. Okay. Whoa,
Barely by.
Whoa. Sit.
To rub off the
Okay.
second red stone that stops full 8
What about
foot.
this?
That Robichaux intern really
Whatever you
cranks
like.
over.
It certainly does.
I think freeze.
What's the line for here?
Not a calamity,
you need
though. Sorry, go ahead, Marty.
Oh, my apologies, sorry for speaking over there. Another element to doubles is that, you know, there's the two of you, and like, for example, right now you see Team New Brunswick just debriefing. Sometimes it's really helpful when you do have a player in the house putting a broom down, seeing where your opponents are taking ice and understanding their delivery, and sometimes you can sort of help cheat there, like with Martin Laycock. They're trying to figure out where to put the broom. It's like, well, if we saw where they went, let's go there.
It's one of the portions of the four-person game that you start to take for granted very quickly.
Clean.
This one's also just curling like nuts.
Good.
Very nice result, though.
Becky.
We are counting this. Not even, eh?
Cues that up, but
Doesn't really
it's either
matter.
that or here.
Yeah.
That's probably better.
Yeah.
I don't think you're shot though.
If we're right
You
next
think you
to
can
it.
get shot?
Maybe if we're right next to it.
Like right here?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Little bumps, okay too.
Okay.
Like how buried is that? It's pretty buried.
Yeah, but it goes so hard that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying if we're not nose on it, it's still a tough hit.
Yeah. Taking the right path, this redstone will be really important as well.
Okay.
Really precise to get essentially to the passenger seat, make the redstone basically the passenger seat to the yellow, just sit right beside it.
Another tough shot here for Robichaux, his third in the seventh.
I think it's pretty close.
Where? Easy, look up, look up, look up. Looks like lots. It's over
not
there.
hot.
Whoa, 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 no. Okay, straight, 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 straight. Hard straight.
Overcurl a little bit and bump the redstone. Looks like second shot.
Play that into there. Sit two. Okay, back four. Intern.
Out-turn looks a little awkward to me.
Yep.
Martin Laycock electing to draw to the back four, and when you make that, you're probably pretty good for a force.
Yep.
Okay.
A little intricacy of the shot would be just to be off of the center line, so just to make the path a little bit different from Melissa on her draw. You'd hate to be just back button where she can come right to it.
Straight. Okay, all you.
Final stone here for Martin Laycock here in the seventh.
Whoa.
That's a beauty.
Shot.
Really nice shot.
Yeah.
What do you like? Which turn?
I was thinking the out, but
Okay.
there's tons of room, eh?
Whichever turn you like.
11?
Of course, this is a little easier, like I said, but it's not a guarantee when they're trying to throw a hit with how much curl we're getting.
Okay, you got it.
Especially with no sweepers. Not a lot of room to roll as well. There's not a ton of tolerance on there, and these rocks are lively. We'll see if Alex decides to come down and sweep or not. Dealer's choice at this point.
Yeah, this is where your orientation with someone in the house with the broom down, it really matters.
So forced our New Brunswick here in the 7th, but still got to make it to count it. Final stone. Melissa Adams. She delivers.
No.
Uh-oh.
Try carving it. Carve it. Carve it. You got to carve it right now. You got to carve it.
Gee, just barely by the guard, but will not stick the shooter around. It'll be a steal of 1 on the board for Martin Laycock. They'll take a 2-point lead. We'll proceed to the 8th. After this, don't go anywhere.
Days Inn makes every winning moment even more epic. Staying nearby gets you close to what matters most, right from let's go to OMG whoa. No matter why you're traveling, we have what you need to make every day even sweeter. Because when you stay closer, like me,
And me.
it makes every day brighter. Seize the days at over 1,500 locations. Days Inn, a trusted brand by Wyndham.
The Canadian curling trials. A thing we cried for, fought for, thrown 1,000 rocks for. The podium, just out of reach. But we can almost taste the gold medals in our teeth. Defiant, we take down giants with nothing but the stones in our hands. And in the stands, they wait and see who among us will earn the right to wear the maple leaf.
Team Martin Laycock lead Team New Brunswick by 2 here in our feature match at the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championships. Live from Gerard Turkett Gallant Arena here in Summerside, PEI. Hello everybody, welcome back to this, what could be the final end of our feature match, but I don't know, this thing kind of stinks like an extra end to me with Team New Brunswick having the hammer here, down 2 in the 8th end. It's Andrew Denny and Marty Thompson in the broadcast booth for you on this fine Tuesday. I hope you're having a wonderful day and enjoying this feature match on Curling Canada's YouTube page. How was that, Marty?
10 out of 10.
Thanks, buddy.
Whatever you like.
You know, you should be doing this a lot more.
Well, we'll see. You know, it's all part of the gig. I'm usually a writer. You can go to curling.ca and read the daily draw reports. That would make me real happy.
Oh, you can do it all, man. Don't worry about that. Little tap up. A bit of a lifeline here too for Team New Brunswick to just come in. You really want to get to the face or just dead frozen on the corner.
Whoa! How's the curl?
You really got to start playing with some fire. You got to start having some rocks in the back of the house and potentially use them as catchers once Martin Laycock will likely decide to start hitting.
Little tap there on Adams' offering, leaves them shot stone all over the button.
It's such a big game for Nancy Martin and Steve Laycock. As mentioned earlier, seasoned doubles players, 2-2 to start, not the best beginning to this spiel, but a win here would really set them up.
Yeah, you don't want to slip to 3 losses. That starts to get into the twilight zone there as far as the playoff picture is concerned.
T-line. Okay, room right now.
Laycock's offering now.
Where?
Top
Yup,
14.
yup. Where?
Top 14.
Yup. Straight. Straight.
Back button.
You gotta go straight.
Back button.
Okay. Oh.
Get inside nose.
Oh. Oh, you are. You are.
Crossing low does bump the yellow stone back, corner frozen, but shot stone right on top of the button does belong to Martin Laycock.
Freeze the red.
Yep.
Robichaud now, here in the 8th.
No.
Weight's close. Little bump.
Line's tight. Don't want to
Little
bump.
bump.
Don't want to bump. Whoa,
We're bumping.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Carve.
It's kind of been the story of the game here with Team New Brunswick just overthrowing these draws.
Same.
Here, more ice.
Line's perfect.
Yeah, it took a big chunk out of that redstone, but rolled pretty far.
We want to stay this side, Steve.
Same ice.
Okay.
Both these teams with plenty of time left on the clock. Martin Laycock ticking down to 2:03 right now. And Team New Brunswick still with 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. So nobody in a time crunch at this point.
That's an eternity on a doubles clock.
And we can stop for tea. Laycock now. His second here in the 8th.
Okay.
With a timeout to play, I think, for both teams.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Back four.
Clean. Yep.
Back four.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Maintain the line, stay on the nose of that one, and yeah, that's a beauty there from Laycock. He's having a great
I
game.
think you got to bump. You got to unlock that.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Unlock that and unlock that.
Yeah, right on the nose.
Right on the nose. Like I went.
Laycock didn't want to get
13,
much separation on those stones just because it'll tempt them to start pushing that back, but you're right, he's been on fire here, especially the last maybe half dozen ends or so.
Yeah.
Shot stone buzz belong to Martin Laycock. Alex Robichaud now. His second stone here in the 8th.
Whoa!
Weight's good.
Whoa!
It's called that down weight hit just to push those stones back.
Keep going. Hard, you got it. Straight. Hard.
Fighting to not cross low on that. It actually does just a bit, but unlocks that red stone and stays at a favorable angle.
This isn't the worst, but it's not.
It doesn't take long on a carve to just send a rock sideways.
Same ice?
Yeah, you're playing with fire.
Pretty much.
That's for sure.
Close to the same.
Same ice.
Again, it's just lots of curl and really sweepable ice is really what makes doubles conditions certainly enjoyable for players, but also quite challenging. There's some arts you need to master during the game for sure.
Never hurts to get your luck buff up either. Laycock, his third here in the 8th.
Got a little pocket to get into.
A little more room. It's running.
Back four.
Whoa. Can you curl it?
Yeah, it's back
Okay,
four.
you're close. Curl. Okay, whoa, you're good. Whoa, we're just on ours. Okay.
Actually, just makes contact with their own stone.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys want to make this double.
It's always clipping yellow, right?
No.
We got to high side it a hair.
You got to high side it and it won't touch yellow, I don't think.
Okay.
But I don't want to throw too much because I think you want to stick your shooter around.
Yeah, I know. It's just if we stick it,
Do you want to
if
call
it
a time
touches.
now?
No, I'm throwing this.
Okay.
The other thing is we could throw a bomb. We could throw a bomb and try to spill this a little bit. So I'm worried that it's just going to sit right here and then we won't have a shot for 2.
Your call. What if you throw like a 10? 9-5?
Okay, 9-5.
There?
Yeah, a little more.
Yeah, you need enough weight to move these red stones, not very far, but move them out of the 4-foot. And as they rightly mentioned, it'd be nice to have that shooter get to a position where potentially could use it, or it could feature as a second or even a third point.
The Robichaud now needing enough precision that would make a Swiss watch jealous. Very nicely done.
Oh, man.
Very nice.
Really nice shot. And it's wide open, too.
If you nose it, it gets by, like...
Sweeping the whole way.
And if you're inside...
Yeah, stayed high side, never touched that yellow on the left-hand side of your screen, and that was the crux of that shot.
No, I still think it's...
By low?
Low, you're probably still getting it off there a bit.
You like that better than the freeze?
As long as you're a little inside nose, I think we're guaranteed extra. The freeze you could make and they'd still have a shot where they jam it back there when they pick it.
Okay.
If you're seeing the freeze, it's good too.
So in turn, think it's gonna run straight here. I'm trying to get to half a rock.
I think 2/3. Yeah, half is good.
There you have it.
Yeah, the freeze was...
Go ahead, Marty, go ahead.
The freeze was the other call, just to come right on top of the yellow, but the precision needed for that, I think that it was Steve that just said, you know, we're going to extras, I think, if you make this decent. So, yeah, another big shot.
Can almost be demoralizing sometimes when you're sitting there with a 2-point lead going, well, I guess we're going to extras, but nothing set in stone yet here in this 8th end.
Think it'll run straight?
Should.
There's a world, too, where your shooter rolls maybe even like somehow underneath that yellow if you got really inside or something.
Final stone for Nancy Martin here in the 8th end.
Yep! Yes! Hard!
Well, she'll move everything. Wow. I don't think you could make that any better.
How on earth did that happen?
Little drag effect, some pinball down the middle, and all of a sudden, Martin and Laycock are shot stone. Twice over, it looks like.
That double tap on that yellow stone just gave them the win. That is incredible.
Yeah.
Is there a quad here?
You got
Oh yeah, maybe, I guess. Yeah. I shouldn't speak too soon, but man, it sure looks daunting for this New Brunswick team.
Yeah,
what a shot that was.
Yeah, never seen a quad that's easy. So, but if you,
yeah, you're right. Maybe there is something.
If you, yeah, you need a little bit of help there on that. Your shooter's got to catch the top or the red stone in the back of the 4. You need that red stone to spill back and clip the second red stone in the 8-foot.
Just trust it.
Yeah, it's up to the curling gods at this point. Throw it good and see what you get. Final stone in the 8th end here for Melissa Adams. It's cruising. It's got to come up quite a bit. Will not suffice.
You sure? Yep. Good game. Go on.
1 on the board for New Brunswick is not going to cut it. 5-4, Team Nancy Martin Laycock win this one, our feature match at the 2025 Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championships. Thanks for joining us, Marty. Any closing remarks?
Oh, I thought it was a really well played game from Martin Laycock. They're still in there, still fighting for their playoff lives.
Yeah, great win there for them. The team from Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. We're out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. That'd be Wednesday at 1 p.m. Atlantic. 12 noon Eastern, and tune in, why don't you? It's free, it's on YouTube, so spend a little time, have a lunch with us tomorrow. We're out of here. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care. Bye-bye.